And these are the words of the letter which Yirmiah the prophet sent from Jerusalem to the rest of the elders of the exile, and to the priests, and to the prophets, and to all the people whom Nebuchadnezzar had exiled from Jerusalem to Babel. After Jeconiah the sovereign, and the sovereigness mother, and the eunuchs, and the heads of Yehudah, and Jerusalem, and the craftsmen, and the smiths had gone into exile from Jerusalem, by the hand of Elas the son of Shaphan, and Gemariah the son of Hilkiah, whom Tzidkiah sovereign of Yehudah sent to Babel, to Nebuchadnezzar the sovereign of Babel, saying, Thus said Yahweh of hosts, Elohim of Yisrael, to all the exiles whom I exiled from Jerusalem to Babel. Build houses and dwell in them, plant gardens and eat their fruit. Take wives and bring forth sons and daughters, and take wives for your sons, and give your daughters to husbands, and let them bear sons and daughters, and be increased there, and not diminished. And seek the peace of the city where I have exiled you, and pray to Yahweh for it, for in its peace you have peace. For thus said Yahweh of hosts, Elohim of Yisrael, let not your prophets and your diviners who are in your midst deceive you, neither listen to the dreams which you are dreaming. For they are prophesying falsely to you in my name. I have not sent them, declares Yahweh. For thus said Yahweh, when 70 years are completed, at Babel I shall visit you and establish my good word toward you, to bring you back to this place. For I know the plans I am planning for you, declares Yahweh, plans of peace and not of evil, to give you a future and an expectancy. Then you shall call on me, and shall come and pray to me, and I shall listen to you. And you shall seek me and shall find me, when you search for me with all your heart. And I shall be found by you, declares Yahweh, and I shall turn back your captivity, and shall gather you from all the Gentiles, and from all the places where I have driven you, declares Yahweh, and I shall bring you back to the place from which I have exiled you. Because you have said, Yahweh has raised up prophets for us in Babel. Thus said Yahweh concerning the sovereign who sits on the throne of David, concerning all the people who dwell in this city, and concerning your brothers who have not gone out with you into exile. Thus said Yahweh of hosts, See, I am sending on them the sword, the scarcity of food, and the pestilence. And I shall make them like spoilt figs, so spoilt as to be uneatable. And I shall pursue them with the sword, with scarcity of food, and with pestilence. And I shall make them a horror among all the reigns of the earth, to be a curse and an astonishment, and a hissing and a reproach among all the Gentiles, where I have driven them. For they did not heed my words, declares Yahweh, which I sent to them by my servants the prophets, rising up early and sending them, yet you did not listen, declares Yahweh. You, therefore, hear the word of Yahweh, all you exiles whom I have sent from Jerusalem to Babel. Thus said Yahweh of hosts, the Elohim of Yisrael, concerning Ahab son of Kaleah and Tzidkiah son of Maaseiah, who are prophesying falsely to you in my name. See, I am giving them into the hand of Nebuchadnezzar sovereign of Babel, and he shall smite them before your eyes. And because of them all the exiles of Yehudah who are in Babel shall use a curse, saying, Yahweh make you like Tzidkiah and Ahab, whom the sovereign of Babel roasted in the fire. Because they have done wickedness in Yisrael, and committed adultery with their neighbors' wives, and have spoken a word in my name falsely which I have not commanded them. And I am he who knows and a witness, declares Yahweh. And speak to Shemaiah the Nehelamite, saying, Thus speaks Yahweh of hosts, the Elohim of Yisrael, saying, Because you have sent letters in your name to all the people who are at Jerusalem, to Zephaniah son of Ma, as Iyah the priest, and to all the priests, saying, Yahweh has made you priest instead of Jehoiada the priest, so that there are overseers in the house of Yahweh over everyone who is mad and makes himself a prophet, that you should put him in the stocks and in the iron collar. So why have you not reproved Yirmiyahu of Anathoth, who makes himself a prophet to you? For he is sent to us in Babel, saying, This captivity is long. Build houses and dwell in them, and plant gardens and eat their fruit. And Zephaniah the priest read this letter in the hearing of Yirmiyahu the prophet. Then the word of Yahweh came to Yirmiyahu, saying, Send to all those in exile, saying, Thus said Yahweh concerning Shemaiah the Elamite, because Shemaiah has prophesied to you, and I have not sent him, and he has made you to trust on falsehood. Therefore thus said Yahweh, See, I am bringing punishment upon Shemaiah the Elamite and his seed. He shall have no one to dwell among this people, nor is he to see the good that I am about to do for my people, declares Yahweh. Because he has spoken apostasy against Yahweh.